Well, I know what Anderson's numbers suggest. They'll suggest that he's the best English fast bowler of all time, one of the leading fast bowlers in the world for the last 10 or 12 years. You can't change that, you can't take that away from him.
Yes, and it doesn't take long.
Normally successful teams are built on two very good opening bowlers and two very good opening batsmen. And England have had, Broad, Anderson doing that for them, and certainly the last 6 Ashes series, they've had a huge input in the way that those series have gone. So when they've bowled well, they've generally won. And when teams have been able to play well against them, England have struggled to win. The one thing you know about them is when they get the right conditions, they are awesome still. Even if their pace is not quite as good as it was, that ball starts swinging in the right conditions, then they're an absolute handful. We saw that a couple of times in Australia, didn't we, at Adelaide, when the Aussies went out to bat with that pink ball under lights, and they swung it around corners.
Yes, that is Jimmy Anderson at his best.
As soon as the ball started moving, then they're as good as anybody. So I'm not going to say that they're past their best or they're tapering off, because that one thing you don't do with world-class players is ever write them off. They'll always find a way. They haven't played one-day cricket for a long time either. They've been very specific to just being test match cricketers and test match bowlers, so they can look after themselves, make sure they're technically where they need to be for a test match and certainly physically right. And all they've been focused on for the last probably 12 months is making sure that they've got enough counter cricket under their belt and they're bowling well for the first day of the first test. So that's got to be an advantage.
Oh, leading edge, and he's gone now. There's an eventful piece of cricket.